Hello to all of our friends in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. My name is Philip Rouleau with Rultract, and I'm going to quickly go over the setup of the Rultract as used for the panniculectomy. First thing you're going to do is put your clamp on the table. I like to put it right about where the flap of the skin is for the pannus, which is usually right around the hip. It's going to depend on patient anatomy and surgeon preference. So go ahead and put that on the rail. Now what's very important is when you put the clamp on the other side of the table that it is directly across from this clamp. Now it doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be really close. So you go ahead and just eyeball it from one side to the other and put it onto the rail. And you'll see here that if it's on correctly, this clamp and post will basically disappear behind this one. I know it sounds pretty simple, and it isn't that difficult. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect, just very close. So go ahead and get that clamp on there, tighten it down as tight as you can get it. Now we're going to put our top post on. Set the post down onto the bottom post. Make sure it's properly seated. Now again, here you're going to be able to see how well these are lined up. If they need to be adjusted, you can loosen your clamp and adjust it to one side or the other. They don't need to be perfect, they just need to be close. So here you go, we've got the clamp and the top post on. Now we're going to put our extender bars on. If this pannus is as large as you say that it is, I want this tightening knob on the top to give us more height. This knob here that holds it onto the post goes toward the back. Now it's not absolutely important that it is that way, but it will provide a little more workspace for the surgeon and the assistant. So go ahead and put that on. Slide it all the way over initially. No need to lock it in place yet. Go ahead and put the other one on, tightening knob on the top, the knob to hold it in place toward the patient's head. Slide it all the way over, don't lock it in place. Now you're going to take your coupler bar. This is what gives this equipment the structural rigidity and the strength. So go ahead and slide that onto one side. Now there'll be somebody on the other side of the table. You guys can work together in trying to get this on. This is why these two posts need to be lined up almost perfectly so this piece can go on. Now you may have a little bit of a problem putting it on, but it's not that difficult. Go ahead and lock it into position. Now, of course, you can adjust your extender bars to whatever position you want them to be in. Next, we're going to add the ratchet assembly. We have 3 because this is a large pannus. Put this on with the handle toward the outside because it's much easier to adjust this with the handle to the outside. I put it somewhere in the middle initially. Go ahead and put this one on again with a handle to the outside. If you put it on incorrectly initially, you can just turn it around. Now, because of the size of the pannus, we're going to use 3. Go ahead and put this on. Next, we have what we call AHAB bars. Snap those into place. There are 3. And then what we would do is just lower these bars and clips down to the pannus. Now keep in mind the hospital has to supply the towel clips. We don't sell towel clips, so we don't have those as part of the kit. I recommend 6 to 8 inch towel clips, a minimum of 20. Once those towel clips are in a position, of course, we just clip onto the pannus, and then what we'll do is just retract. As you see in the videos, the procedural videos, we just pull the pannus up. Now, what's important is initially we're going to pull the pannus back for dissection, but we may need to continue to pull the pannus. So what we have here with the rotating extender bars is we can rotate to the other side, and now we're retracting the pannus with 2 of these to the rear. So that's very effective in the final stages of dissection. So this is the Rultract for the panniculectomy. That's a brief overview of how to set it up. We could certainly do a more detailed video, or I can come out and spend a day with the OR or a few minutes with the OR to show them how to set this up and use it. and then be there for the case. Again, my name is Philip with Rultract. Thanks for watching the video. Have a nice day.